So these are the templates I drew for the Hawkgirl helmet. You can either draw these freehand, or I do have a link to this template at thewoodlandelf.com/pattern/Hawkgirl. So starting with the front piece, you just want to cut out the template. You want to cut 2 of those. Then you're just going to put them with the smaller sides together and tape them in the middle. Then fold them in half and cut out the eyes so you have the eyes in the same place on each side. And then unfold it, and that's what you should have. And then you'll do the exact same thing for the back piece, just cutting out 2 and taping them together in the center. So these are what your pattern should look like now. So get yourself some thin craft foam. I'm using 3mm. You just want to put your pattern down on it and then trace all the way around the entire thing with a pen. And then just cut out that shape that you just traced onto there. And cut out the eyes. That should be the front piece. And then you'll do the exact same thing with the back piece to get this. And the 2 pieces should fit right in with each other. Then you want to glue along the edges and about 1.5 inches down from the top point. So you just want to glue on each side, but leave the middle open because your head will have to go through there. This is what it looks like after I glued it. Then you want to cut yourself a piece about 1.5 inches wide with a point on one end of it, and the point you're going to glue onto the front of the mask. And then you'll hot glue the back side to the back side of the mask after you've measured it to go around your head. You want to make sure your head fits in there. Then you'll cut another 1.5 inches wide piece with one end cut off at a slight angle, and that angle is going to go right up against the other piece that you had. And then you're just going to glue the back end of that onto the back of the mask again, just like the other one. And do that on both sides. And then you're going to cut yourself kind of a little teardrop shaped piece out of the foam. I'm using a piece of white paper here so you can see it, but you want to cut it out of the black foam. And that will lay right across the other lines that you put on it so far. So here's my piece being cut out of foam. And then here it is being laid over my framework. And you just want to hot glue that in place. And do that to both sides of the mask. And then you want to get some Elmer's glue, and you're just going to paint the top and back side of the mask. You want to give it 3 coats of glue. And then you're just going to paint the top and back parts of the mask gold. You can also spray paint it if you want, but then you'll have to mask off the bottom part because you want that to stay black. And this is where I should have stopped because it looked the most like Hawkgirl here. So I really should have just left the top of it gold. But I decided to try and do the black stripes that she has on her helmet. So I took some black paint and I went over the gold with it, and I decided that it looked so bad I didn't even do the 3rd stripe. I just ended up doing 2 of them. So here's the first one and there's the second one. I didn't even do the 3rd one. And so this is my completed Hawkgirl helmet. A little Wolverine-ish looking, but hopefully it gives you the basis for your own Hawkgirl helmet. And slightly better shot at the finished helmet.